There's a very strong correlation between chronic pain and depression. So one can ask, well, why is that? Well, I think it's quite obvious that when we've got chronic pain, it's really hard. I mean, I know that from my own experience. You've got this thing in your life that you really don't want, that's sapping your energy, that's dragging you down. It's a bit like having white noise just screaming at you all day long. So of course then one's mood plummets, of course it does. So I think if one has got depression with pain, to be understanding that that's normal in a way and not to judge yourself. Happily, we can do something about that with mindfulness. There's a lot of evidence now that mindfulness is very effective for dealing with depression. In fact, in the UK, the National Institute of Clinical Excellence recommends mindfulness as a treatment of choice for depression. And this is a government body that's very strict actually about what treatments it recommends. So depression is very understandable, even normal if you've got chronic pain, and mindfulness can really help. And the chronic pain may not go away, it may be something that we have to live with. But we can very gradually, through practicing mindfulness, really change our, if you like, our default setting around our mood. So the default setting becomes one that's brighter, more positive, happier, able to just take one moment at a time. I think that depression, anxiety and so on, they often arise when our mind is going into the future and we're thinking, oh no, I can't bear this, it's going to go on forever. Or perhaps we're thinking about the past and thinking, oh, if only it was like the way it was then, before I got chronic pain. In a way, those are futile states of mind. Mindfulness brings us into the present, and you realise that you only experience your pain one moment at a time, and you can live with that. That's bearable. So pain on its own, without all those secondary mood and thinking habits, becomes a very, very different experience, and one that you can live with. And that's been my experience as someone with chronic pain who's practiced mindfulness for a long time.